Did you always know you were going to go into this business?
No, I wanted to be a baseball player.
That was no childhood fantasy. Trump was a star player at the New York Military Academy.
I was captain of the baseball team. I was supposed to be a professional baseball player. Fortunately, I decided to go into real estate instead.
Jimmy Kimmel is holding 13 newspaper box scores, 1959 through 1964. Every game he actually played. Fred Trump sent Donald to that academy in 1959 after switchblades and school fights convinced him his son needed structure.
I went to military academy, New York Military Academy, for 5 years, from the year before freshman.
So 8th grade on?
Yes.
Whose idea was this?
Well, I was very rebellious, and my parents thought it would be a good idea, because I was very rebellious.
Right.
I love to fight. I always love to fight.
Physical fights?
Yeah, all kinds of fights. Physical,
arguments?
All types of fights. Any kind of fight, I loved it, including physical. And I was always the best athlete, something that nobody knew about me. But one guy you should speak to before it's too late, because he's a pretty old guy now, is Major DeBias. Because he said, he coached for many years, like 35 years. He said, Donald Trump was the best athlete I've ever coached. Donald Trump was the best baseball player I've ever coached. So, just something to know.
When did you know that you were good?
Get them DeBiases. I always knew I was good. I was always good. I was always the best athlete.
Like in first grade, if the kids had a game?
From before first grade.
Every night before bed, he takes the Bible from his nightstand, it burns his hand, and he goes back to sleep.
And it shall be answered, because they forsook the Lord God of their fathers, which brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, and laid hold on other gods, and worshipped them and served them. Therefore has he brought all this evil upon them.
Said he was going to end the war in Ukraine in one day. He said he's going to release his tax returns, the new healthcare plan, the wall, Greenland. This is a man whose word is as good as the gold commode he sits in. The man who actually dodged the draft to stay out of Vietnam, who got a note from a podiatrist that rented office space from his dad to claim he had bone spurs, even though he was on the football, baseball, basketball, and soccer teams at the military academy his parents sent him to. Had a young Donald Trump not sustained that incredibly well-timed boo-boo on his foot, not only would he have fought in the war in Vietnam, he would have risen straight to the top and won it very quickly for the United States. And if he had been captain of the Titanic, Leo DiCaprio would be alive today.
Kimmel opens the first box score. Sophomore season, 3 games on record, 0 hits, 10 at-bats. Not one single hit the entire season researchers could find. Then the junior year box scores. Then the 8 senior year games. The year Trump claims he was the best player in the entire state. Kimmel lays them out side by side. 1 hit, 21 at-bats. A batting average of .047. If you followed box scores in your own local paper, back when Trump was playing, you already know what a .047 average tells a coach. It tells him to sit the kid down. Across the 9 games with full records, researchers could locate Trump batted .138. A scout who evaluated talent for a major league team was blunt about it. Those numbers don't belong to a prospect. They belong to a bench player on a small school's worst season. Kimmel checks the local newspaper coverage from those same years. Trump's name isn't mentioned in a single game story, only the box score line. Quick, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the button. It takes 2 seconds. To the evidence. 13 games, 1 hit in his final 21 at-bats. Not one mention in a single game story. The comments are open if you remember what a .0047 average actually meant on your own team. He said he was the best player in the state. The record says 1 hit and 21 at-bats. Donald Trump, current sitting president of the United States' second term, has repeated the professional baseball claim as recently as this decade. The box scores sit open on the desk. Page 13. The number still reads .047. We found the page number. That is the whole job. The patterns repeat. We slow them down.